Swadee ka! Welcome to Jazzssmusical vlogs. My name is Jazz Sunpanich and I'm a New York-based actor from Thailand. Do you miss me? Because I miss you. I didn't do a vlog for a week because I was sick. So I took a time off for myself. I just thought to myself that I think it should be time for me to be nice to myself for a week. Just kind of like take time off from everything. I stopped practicing. I stopped acting. I stopped auditioning just for a week, just for myself to recover. But thank you so much for coming back and watching my video this week, and I'm super excited to show you what I have this week. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm documenting my every single step to Broadway! I almost forgot the sign. As a non-union and no agent, I'm trying my best this year to make sure that this year something's gonna change.
Let's go!
I was actually grateful that I was sick last week because I started to feel something at the beginning of the week. My body told me to, can you stop for a little bit? And I was like, no, I have auditions, I have classes, I have to practice. But then like my body is like, if you're not stopping, I'm gonna stop you. So my body just gave me a small sickness, enough for me to stop everything. So during that time, I just stopped singing, stopped acting, stopped thinking about musical theater world and just be with myself. But during that time that I didn't do anything, I got to reflect something about myself. I started to think about how I tried so hard to be something that I probably couldn't be. I tried to act like someone, I tried to follow my role model, I tried to have my voice sound like someone, and I just had an epiphany that being myself is the best, isn't it? Yeah! So I started to pull back a little bit and start to look at myself as myself. Who am I and what I can do? You heard so many people saying just be yourself is enough. During that time until last week, I felt like I wasn't enough, even though I've been trying my best to tell myself that I'm enough. Somehow it's still not enough to tell myself that I'm awesome. Last week when I did nothing, I actually got to look back inside myself and find out who I actually am. And the result was very beautiful. I told myself that, Jazz, I am so proud of you. You did so much. I got you. And just saying that, then I started to cry like crazy. I cried like sobbing crying. And I felt like myself, my heart, has been longing to hear this word from me that I'm so proud of myself. And then I got an email for an audition that I'm super excited about. So I started to think that, okay, I'm gonna approach this material as if it's me being in those circumstances of that character. So I've been working on that and I have the audition coming up this week. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna show you how I put myself in that character and how can that help me as a storyteller. I'm excited to show you guys that. Let's do it. Okay, I print out all the sides that I need to do for this self-tape and I'm going to learn all the lines. But this time, for the sake of being just myself, I'm not going to hide my accent. But at the same time, I'm going to make sure that they understand everything I say. So I'm just gonna work on the pronunciation and try to make it taller if I can. But basically, it's just gonna be me speaking. I already read the script and I found this character that I feel the most connected with. So I'm just going to go for this character. The plan is not to act, but to be. So this is exciting. But first, we're gonna learn all the lines and also make sure that I pronounce everything right. Okay, now that I know all the lines, kinda, then I'm just gonna try to switch to myself. Not acting, just being. So I'm just gonna see what I would say, what jazz, like the way I say, the way I would speak. At this point, this character is feeling extremely guilty. This is me being defensive. I couldn't help it. This is so acting that I can feel it. It's not, it doesn't come from me. It's more like, I couldn't help it. I'm just gonna think about being defensive. Well, I don't know. No, I still feel acting. It's more like talking to my friend. I couldn't help it. You know what she's like? She basically forced it out of me. Yes. That's more me. Okay, the next step is memorizing the line. Usually for the first audition, they don't really expect you to memorize the scene. But I feel like if I don't memorize it, I'm gonna be worried about what my next lines are. So I'm just gonna stop thinking about that by just memorizing everything. Which is fine because I'm very fast learner, so I know I can do it. Once I memorize the line, then I will have the lines inside in my body and I can just try to feel it even more. And then I will be ready to record it. Guys, guess what? I just got an email and that email is the callback email! I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's a callback! So I got a callback and I'm so excited because this is my first callback of this year. This callback is the proof of just being myself worked. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to start preparing for the callback. And yeah, it seems like they already liked what I did. So yeah, I'm excited. Callback day! I set up everything. I have the blue screen ready. I have the light ring and the Zoom is already setting up. So I'm ready. I'm ready to claim this role. Yes, as myself. I will not act, I will just be myself. Exciting. Just done with the callback. It went absolutely great. It's like I was completely being myself and just listened to his direction. He asked for something. He asked me to add something into the character, which I did, and I gave it to him. And it feels so great. I wasn't sure how can I show that, but I just went for it anyway. And yeah, it went great. And I saw them laugh. I saw them nod. I was like, oh, that's a really good sign. And after everything, he said that like it was very well done. It's really good job. He said everything was so fun. And he saw everything that he asked for, and I was like, yes, yes. And he asked like if I have any questions. So I told him that it's like, you know that I'm a non-native speaker. If you want an American accent, I can do that for you as well. And he was like, no, just be you. I love the accent, and that's why I call you back. And also I like the fact that I put myself into the character. I put everything into the character. It makes him even like it even more. So that sounds great, right? So let's see what's gonna happen. Just being myself, you're fine. Just embrace who you are, embrace your accent, embrace everything. And the producer actually told me to erase that thought out of your head, the accent thing. It's the thing that makes me unique. So I'm gonna try my best to believe that even more now that I'm actually already believed it, but like have to ingrain it in my brain. But yeah, it went well, so we'll see how it goes. Oh my god, guys, I just got an email and it's an offer. It's really proof that like just be myself works. I didn't even hide my accent and I still got cast. So guys, like, I'm so excited, I'm so pumped. Alright, this past 2 weeks had been very crazy for me, but I also got a very good news and you guys already saw it. It already proved to me that just being myself is enough. Especially when you're an actor, you want to do something, you feel like just being yourself sometimes is not enough, but now I tried it for a week and it actually worked. I got this gig because I was completely being myself. And if you guys remember, I once said long time ago that my dream job is to have another job waiting for me after I finish with this job. And it is happening since the beginning of this year. I have another job waiting for me after I finish the other job. So I'm so excited about this. And the show that I just got cast and I'm going to do it right after 54 Below concert is called Molly's Polly by Ned Raven. It's a very fun show and with a lot of good stuff going on. And when I read the script, I was like, this character is me. I'm going for this character. And yeah, I was right. I got it. Also, during this experimenting and get cast along the way, I also realized something. These 3 jobs that I got since the beginning of this year, it all came from my connections. It really proved to me that the more connections you have, the more job you will get. And it's so much fun to get to audition for the people that you know and to show off what you can do. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like button, and make sure you comment below. Let me know what you think, and also hit the bell button to not missing my video every Monday. Thank you so much, guys. Miss you already. Bye bye.
And if you guys are in New York and would like to come see me on the stage, the info for my 54 Below debut and Molly's Polly are right on these posters. And the link for the tickets are in my description below. Make sure you check it out and hope to see you guys in person there.